Hi, this is Gary from MrG Shave, back for another Saturday face shave, or shave of the day. I'm continuing my budget series on the run up to Christmas. Obviously, as we get closer to Christmas, or the Christmas shave, whether that'll be on Christmas Eve or not, I don't know. But you know, I won't be doing a budget shave at that point because everybody's bought all their presents. So with that in mind, I'm going for another Yaqi brush because these are really budget friendly. This is a tuxedo synthetic knot. This is the Yaqi Cavern. It's got sort of a pale sea green base with almost like a wood effect on the top. So excellent brush. All the Yaqi brushes are brilliant brushes, so can't say much more about those. And then I thought I'd go for a real budget razor. I'm not sure I'd be too happy to get this in a well, maybe for a stocking filler, but I'd expect something better as my main present. But this is a good razor. There's nothing wrong with it. This is the Lord razor. I think you can get these for about £5 on eBay. I'll have to check. As usual, I'll put the prices up as I talk about it. Because I'm not using a bowl today, I'm just going to go straight through with the shave, and I haven't prepared, but hey, you'll see the prep. I'm using Pears Soap again, which is a really budget friendly glycerin based pre-shave soap. Can be used for other purposes, but I just use it as a pre-shave. And then Culmak Shaving Soap in a bowl. This is real cheap and cheerful stuff, this. Not much of a scent. I think I used this in my Magnificent 11 shaves. Comes in a plastic bowl like that. Get it like that, and then inside you have basically a bowl with a puck of soap. It's sort of a piney scent to me. Pine, fir, very clean scent. Very nice. Not very strong, but it certainly will do the job. And I'm following that up with my usual Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel, and then Brut aftershave. Great stuff. This doesn't last very long, but you can always put the more expensive stuff on later. And then I'm just going with Nivea. Which one's this? I need my glasses, can't read it. Nivea Replenishing Post-Shave Balm, Protect and Care. So there it is there. So that's all the software and the hardware that I'm using today. So let's just get the hot water running. So how's your week been? Hope you've had a great week. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Lots of football on at the moment, as everybody knows. I'm not massively into football. I have watched Wales. Unfortunately, they didn't do too well. But, you see, they're playing with the wrong shaped ball. In there is a Dorco Prime on its third use. I think I used this last Saturday. So that's going to be going into the recycling tub. And the other thing I need to get ready is my face cloth. So I'm just going to dump that in my bowl of water, squeeze it out, and that's ready. Now there's some water in this from my head shave yesterday, so I don't mind using that, as it's only yesterday. So let's just wet the visage down. Get the pre-shave, which is my Pears Soap, just rub it on. Sliding out of my hand, it's that slick. Rinse off the hands to add water and just rub it in. So yeah, I didn't get many comments on my head shave yesterday. I guess it's because I've been away. you know, I haven't been producing videos, so not as many people have been watching. But, you know, can't really do much about that. When my back goes, it goes, and there's nothing I can do. But, you know, it's all good now. All good. Right, and I'm just going to lather in the puck, which I've been doing quite a bit recently. But it's an equally valid way to lather. You know, I do prefer bowl lathering, but I'm quite happy to lather on the puck. And I think there was a long period where I didn't do this, where I just used bowls exclusively. But each to their own. I'm giving this a good loading though, because you know, this soap is not the highest quality. But it gets the job done. If you haven't, I forget what the price is of this, but as I say, I'll put it up. It's really not expensive at all, in my opinion. So it's another one for the Christmas stocking. So you're all looking forward to Christmas? We're getting close. Only what, 3 weeks? No, is it 3 weeks? Got to be 4 weeks, I'm guessing. I don't know. I've got to check. I don't even know what date is today. I know it's, you know, the day after Black Friday, so we're approaching the end of November, so it's about 4 weeks until Christmas. I haven't even looked which day Christmas falls on. But yeah, I've been busy buying stuff in the Black Friday sales to try and save some money on the presents, which is all good. This needs more water. But I've got an appointment coming up. I think it's next week. Again, I'll have to check. I think it's the 4th of, or is it 5th of December? I think. It's the 4th or 5th of December where they're going to look at this tooth and hopefully pull it out. Now I may need a day or two before I can shave after that, but we'll see. I don't know. It's painful again. It was probably painful when I had my back pain, but I didn't notice it. But yeah, it's, you know, I'm just dealing with it. I'm just taking paracetamol for it during the day, and then at night I take the strong stuff to get me off to sleep because of my back. But that's normal for me. Right, here we go. Lord Razor, show you again. It's got a Dorco Prime blade in there on its 3rd use. So let's see what this is like. Because this is quite an aggressive razor. This is not a razor for beginners. With the grain, the blade feels fine. I think the last time I used this blade, I thought against the grain it felt a bit tuggy, but we'll see. It still feels sharp with the grain. But this will be its final use. Fantastic. I love the blade feel on this. I really do like this razor, but as I say, this is not a razor for a beginner. It's too aggressive for a beginner, in my opinion. It's not a Moolah 41, but I would put this at the same level as the Edwin Jagger 316 in terms of aggression. It's a great little razor. Well, it's got quite a long handle on it. That's the only downside for me. I prefer slightly shorter. I think this is probably I don't know, 4-inch handle. I prefer 3.5, but you know, each to their own. I know Sig Solo likes the longer handle, so a bit more water on the subject. Oh wow. I mean, it's got a nice clean scent. It's not strong. It's probably about a 1 out of 10 in scent strength. But I have to say, this is a great soap. I think it does the job really well. As I say, it's not up there with the more expensive soaps. It's certainly not. It's not even up there with the budget soaps, I don't think, in terms of scent. But it does a perfectly good job. And it, as I say, there is a gentle, shall we say, clean scent to it. So across the grain on this side is straight up. Great job. Still quite a lot of Velcro there, but that's almost BBS. I'll go against the grain there. I can feel Velcro there. But yeah, it's doing a good job. And across the grain, this side is across. Oh, I do enjoy my Saturday shaves as well, you know. I love all my shaves. I think maybe, you know, when I'm shaving in one particular way, whether it's with a straight razor or whether I'm doing a dome shave, or, you know, it doesn't matter. It's on the day that I always think, oh, what a great shave. So I have to say, I do love my straight shaves, and I do love my dome shaves, but I equally love these shaves too. Oh yeah, this looks thin, but it's actually a bit dry, I think. Weirdly. Gonna add a little bit more water. It's not going to thicken up much more than that, but that'll do. Plenty of lather left in that brush for the pickup pass. So against the grain there, on this side is across. It's done a good job, but it is pulling. It's definitely pulling. Maybe it's just a duff blade. Because I had quite a few comments when I said this was pulling last time on the against the grain pass. I think I cut myself there, I'm not sure. Little bee sting. Let's have a feel around. Yeah, I've got pickups to do, but not many. Just go with it. Yeah, I did cut myself well, not cut, I've just nicked myself. It's just a little bee sting. Not as strong as a bee sting, just you know when you've done it. Yeah, you can see the little Japanese flag there. And again, I think that's possibly because it's pulling tugging a bit. So, pick up, pass. Oh, it's caught me under there as well. I've got another Japanese flag. Right, let's have a feel. Spray on a bit of water. Oh, look at this. Yeah, it's this blade has seen the best of its days. Definitely going to use alum. Felt a bit there. That's better. Right, that's BBS. I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back, all cleaned up. Post-shave feels great. Those little cuts that I had, or those little Japanese flags, they've stopped a bit. I've got a few little dots down here as well, I notice. So yeah, that blade has definitely seen the last of its uses. Right, okay, so what's the next step? So I'm going to do cold rinse and then alum, see how it feels. Rinse off the cloth. Just dry the beard off and let's put the alum on. Not a lot of sting. I'd say about, on the cheeks about a 1 or a 2 out of 10. Under the jawline about a 3. Yeah, about a 3 out of 10. Oh, there's about a 4. Yeah, not too bad. But I think somebody who's new to shaving would have a much bigger reaction to that razor than I've just had. It's building a little bit now. I'd say it's probably about a 4 all over. It's really beginning to burn a bit. So yeah, more so underneath the jawline, less up here, but still significantly more than when I just first put it on. And my first impressions wasn't much sting. It's now stinging. So, hey, that could be a combination of the blade and the razor, but to be honest, I've used that razor so many times before, and the blade felt sharp with the grain and across the grain, but against the grain it just felt like it was pulling. And I should have really stopped using it last time, but I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt and give it a third use. But yeah, it could just be the blade. I might have a duff blade. Anyway, let's wipe this off. And then on with the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. after using the alum, there's next to no feedback at all with the witch hazel. Slight burn, but nothing really. And then on with the Brut. And this is very budget friendly, certainly in our supermarkets. I can't imagine it being an expensive aftershave anywhere in the world. But that's great. And then I'm finishing off with the well-known Nivea post-shave balm. They come in all sorts of different guises, with caffeine, for sensitive skin, all sorts. This is just the one I have open right now. And all I'm using is that amount there. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of today's shave. I will see what I'm doing on Monday. It's looking less and less likely that I'm going to get a Battle of the Blades done on Monday. But if I can, I will. But if I don't, please forgive me. Mondays are always 50-50 whether I actually get a Battle of the Blades done. But I've got a few things I've got to get done first before I do a shave. And if it gets too late, by the time I've uploaded, it'll be gone sort of 7-8 o'clock in the evening here, and I'm not going to sit at the computer until that time. So yeah, hopefully I'll be back on Monday. If not, it'll be Wednesday for another straight shave. See you then. Bye now.